right, our next presenter, Brittany Winfield, Karaoke as an art of self-expression. Yeah.
They didn't expect a 5-foot-tall person to stand, even with platform flip-flops. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you. Oops. You're good. We're good. Who's ready for some karaoke? In 1971, a very brave bar owner in Japan introduced the world to a brand new form of entertainment called karaoke. And the word karaoke is, of course, derived from the Japanese language, meaning empty orchestra. But I'd like to challenge you to think about this. If the humans that are standing in front of you as you are on the main stage are singing with you and at you, could they be seen as instruments to help elevate your performance? Is your orchestra truly empty? That bar must be full with instruments of all different varieties. And just a few doors down the street, we have the privilege of having one of the original karaoke establishments, JP's Pub, who opened their doors to karaoke in the Burlington karaoke culture and nightlife in 1991. And yes, folks, that's older than I am. And over the course of those 30-plus years, they have seen thousands of names being added to the queue to sing next. They've heard thousands of different songs of all different genres, and they've seen so many different personalities take the main stage. And tonight, I'm here to retell some of those stories. So the first personality type of the karaoke goer, because you don't need to have a professional singing voice, right? We're all in it together. The first one is the duet, the lovebirds. Those individuals, as soon as they pick up the microphones and lock eyes, no matter if they're singing their wedding song or a song that just means a lot to them, they're the only ones on stage and nobody else exists. I got chills, they're multiplying. Yes, they are retelling our favorite romantic comedies right in front of us. And to them, it's date night. And even more so, it's a public display of affection. Our next type of karaoke goer is my personal favorite because I think this is where I fall in to play, and this is the diva. This is the belter. This is the person who might have been a former theater queen and just never made it to Broadway, but this is their stage, and you best believe it. In the next 3 to 4 minutes, you are in for a freaking show. Because they're going to own it. They're going to pick the best feminist pop song they could think of. Man, I feel like a woman, and you all are about to see why. And of course, there are also people using this as a form of self-expression. So there may be individuals who this is their therapy, and that's okay. Maybe they had a heartbreak, and they're about to sing a heartbreak song, a breakup song, and take back their feelings. Just get it out and expel so they can take on the weekend ahead. Our next type of karaoke goer is, this is the denier, the newcomer. Personally, this is a challenge for them. You know, the first time they step up to karaoke in the spotlight, it's like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, tequila! But then, by their second, their third, their 10th time on stage, don't stop believing. Honey, I never stopped believing in you, but that was an amazing progression from the first time I saw you last week. So kudos to you. But yet again, they've got regulars. They're just coming in, and they keep doing their thing. And the next form is friend groups. These are the folks. I had the privilege of going down to JP's to prepare for this speech right during UVM graduation. So to hear the friends celebrating the ending of finals, graduation, and we talked about eternity, right? 640. Well, they were making eternal memories that would then carry them on to the next chapters of their lives. They're having fun. And who knew? It might have been a reunion of the Spice Girls, and we just never knew we were going to get that show tonight. So that's pretty cool. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. And that is for you to have as much fun as these folks are having on stage. But in this friend group, there might be a non-singer. Da, da, da. This is the person where You see them nodding. You see their lips moving up and down, but nothing's coming out. But that's okay, because they have the support of their friends, and they're here just to make memories that will last them and carry them on to the next chapter. And of course, it's this wonderful host's job to keep the energy in the room, whether that be to slow down the crowd so they don't get a little too rowdy, or to pick them back up, picking up the beats per minute. They slide into the queue, so that way they are able to shift the energy in the room, and that, my friends, is a very powerful job to have. But nobody saw this guy coming, the wild card. You never know what's gonna come out of his mouth, but here he goes. Back pocket, Neil Diamond, you know the beat. Sweet Caroline, bum, bum, bum. You know the one. And guess what? Everybody's going to be buying him rounds afterwards. But there are 3 rules to remember when it comes to karaoke etiquette. 1, no booing. This is a safe space for everybody to express themselves. 2, tip your bartenders. They are staying up way longer than they should be every single night in order to provide for you. And 3, remember that we're here to make memories. So PechaKucha 34, I'd like to invite everybody in this room to create a memory with me tonight. And for the next 40 seconds, we are going to sing together. Be loud, and it's okay. So I invite you, you all know this tune, sing as loud as you can, and let's go. We are the champions, my friends. We'll keep on fighting to the end. Loud!